from our home, right? Yeah, this is Chennai. Can't do anything about it. Traffic here also. Wow. ₹305 305. All right everyone, so filled up the petrol. Now let me take you to the Freedom. I'll show you what freedom is. Let's go. For any rider, situation like this is a pain, man. I'm sure everyone will agree with that. That's why I said let me take you to Freedom. Freedom is freeway, highway. In India we call it highway. I think in America they call it freeway, because you can really go freely, right? Exactly.
5 minutes later.
Well, it started drizzling and I have taken cover under this bridge. Flyover will start soon. It's not going to rain heavily. The sky is clear. Still it might. I think it's over. Let's go. So welcome to Freedom, my friends. This is freedom for a rider, and luckily the rain was just locally over there. It's not dripping even a single drop here. That is a fantastic news for us. So guys, welcome back to 10 Gear Vlogs. I hope you are all doing great and having an amazing time. Join me today on this absolutely beautiful ride. Freedom ride, maybe. Let's call it Freedom ride. On our Interceptor 650. Around 130 kilometers of ride, or 120 kilometers of ride in total. What we can expect in this ride is that we talk about something about motorcycles, and then we get to hear the Interceptor 650's engine and exhaust note. Yeah, so that's what you guys can expect. So let's go guys, enjoy. The freshness in the air, it's so beautiful, when it hits you through these mesh areas in the jacket. That's just fantastic feeling. You feel like you are blessed. The Interceptor in its territory, I would say. Although this has done off-road, this has seen off-trails, all sort of roads, this tarmac is its own territory where it is unbeatable. Traffic is a little heavy today, perhaps. Not that heavy, yeah. This is okay. Medium to heavy. It's only when the car guys are a bit crazy and they want to overtake, race, it gets really dangerous for everyone. Look, this car should be on the other side, but it's going here, right? I mean, that's what even the truck guys come from here and travel to the extreme right. When the roads are free, distances, reduce. In a traffic situation, 100 km is so much painful, but the same 100 km in a free road, is just a blessing in disguise. No, a blessing or a piece of cake. The variety of vehicles in India is just mind-blowing. In no other country will we find so many different types of four-wheelers on the national highways or even any other state highway or anywhere as in India. You see, you have trucks, you have buses, you have different sorts within them. Then you have small four-wheelers that are carrying passengers, that are carrying goods, and they do not have really anything in them. For the driver it is very dangerous, and the vehicle itself poses so much of danger for any other rider or driver on the road. They cannot see properly, their visibility is reduced, they do not have proper lighting. Nobody controls anything like that, but still everything is on the road. Roads also have different textures, even though it's the same road, but the one in the middle feels a little slippery, the one on the side feels a little harsh, the one here also kind of slippery, and then there are patches in between that are not very proper. So it's a mix and match kind of a road. Yeah. So the power of 650 is coming into action here, as we are able to cross distances with very much of ease. So what I can talk about is I can show you the sticker on the Interceptor if possible. Other than that, actually I purchased front mudguard riser for the Interceptor 650, and I did begin to install it, and during the installation and post installation I saw that there is a little issue with the fog lights and the number plate. So when I sit on the motorcycle, I didn't notice this after installing the fog lights, Mad Dog Alpha. What is happening is that the Mad Dog Alpha light and the number plate come in contact as soon as I sit. I have a number plate frame around the number plate, a plastic frame, which actually is coming in contact with the Mad Dog Alpha lights. This I only noticed after installing the mudguard riser. I knew actually that something like this could happen. So what I did is I actually installed the mudguard. Then on the mudguard I installed the Mad Dog Alpha light, and over the Mad Dog Alpha lights I installed the mudguard riser. Yeah, if you know what I mean. If you do not, I will tell you. So what happened is, after installing the mudguard riser, I observed that when I sit on the motorcycle, the front suspension compress, and as soon as they compress, the number plate plastic frame was coming in contact with the Mad Dog Alpha light. Not too much, but just like it was scraping it. Yeah. And that means that when the suspensions compress even further as we ride, yeah, these truck drivers, as we ride, what happens is it's going to scrape even more, scrape. So what I did is I actually uninstalled the mudguard risers, and then I also kind of chopped off the plastic frame in the corner area, so that now there is no contact between the Mad Dog Alpha lights and the number plate. Yeah, that's what I did. I will show you. And the reason I removed the mudguard riser is that I did not like the design or how it looked after installing the mudguard riser. I did not find it very beautiful. What the default setting of how the mudguard sits on the over the front tire is much better than it was after installing the mudguard riser. The gap between the tire and the mudguard riser was a lot, and it seemed very odd to me. That's why I removed it. Kuvam River. Recently in the news we all heard, like from the 23rd of September, GST rates have been cut, right? There are some products, goods in the market for which the GST rates have been reduced. For some, the GST rates have been increased. For riders, what we definitely know is that for 400cc and above, the GST has been increased from 28% to 40%, right? So, I mean, these gloves I've been using for 2 years now. They are now kind of damaged. They still serve the purpose, but I think it's kind of time to change them. So I was looking online for the gloves, and I see that because of the GST rate reduction, the gloves prices have come down to like 300-400 rupees. Now they are cheaper. I was checking for Rhinox gloves, and earlier they were like 400 rupees more. So that is a kind of a little good news for riders. We can invest in them and get a new pair of gloves. If we all follow lane, the traffic situation will become much better. Honestly, each lane must have only one vehicle in it, and I think now the four-wheeler drivers must start to consider motorcycles as a vehicle. What happens is, when we are in a lane, The car guy will come near to us like we are nothing. This shouldn't happen. This really is one of the main reasons for accidents. Suppose I'm going in the center lane, the car guy from behind will start honking, or he will come from the right lane just very close to me and try to push me to the left. I have seen this not just with me but with many other riders. This is totally crazy and they should stop. Start respecting riders, I would say. I'm riding, so the car guy behind me should consider me as a vehicle, like a four-wheeler, and he should be just behind me unless and until I'm able to give him some space for him to overtake. He shouldn't ride by my side. That is not acceptable at all, and that is not really a correct way to do. In India, when we go to a driving school, actually they do not teach a lot of theory. Theory is very important when it comes to driving or riding. How you should overtake, what's the gap you should keep if you want to overtake someone. You cannot overtake just by like touching him and trying to overtake. That is, what should I say, moron kind of a thing to do, right? If you want to overtake someone, you must keep at least 2 feet of distance from him. Like if I want to overtake the truck, I need 2 feet of distance from him, and if there is a vehicle to my right, I need 2 feet of distance from that also. Otherwise the situation is very risky, and that is stupid to do. That's what bravery and stupidity is about. So I don't know when all of this will people learn. Maybe when automated vehicles are there, then they will follow these rules and regulations correctly. Lovely ride, lovely day, not that warm today, unless and until we get stuck in traffic, then it starts sweating. But as of now, it's nice day, beautiful. Loving the road, loving the traffic situation. This is just perfect. Sometimes when somebody is honking from behind, I always think that why is he honking? But he must be honking for something else, for somebody else. But I feel that maybe he is honking for me, and I just give a look in the side mirror. Maybe you guys also feel like that, right?
A few moments later.
So you can see, right, I have chopped it off here. I chopped it so that it doesn't come in contact with the fog lights. Yeah, earlier it used to come in contact with the fog lights. And I have similar kind of sticker like in the Pulsar, and I also have this venomous here. Looks cool. I have to wash the motorcycle, kind of dirty, and I removed the temporary seat cover that I had because I'm just doing short rides, not long, due to the orange warning all across Tamil Nadu currently, because Tamil Nadu is experiencing moderate to very heavy rainfalls at places, which makes it difficult for a solo rider like me to ride. It's not easy to ride during the rainy conditions. It is very uh, hard, challenging, and risky, because your visor is continuously, you know, having the water on it, because of which you can't really see very well, and the road conditions, aquaplaning and all, we cannot really be sure if the tires are gonna be good on that. And if there is a water logging somewhere, you really do not know how deep that is. You know, these things are things to consider on any road in India. All right, so a couple of days back I came on the Pulsar M250. I think I had to take a diversion because of the sudden rain. Today it seems kind of sunny here, no rains as of now, which is a good news. Look, this car guy should drive in the lane. He is on the lane marking. Maybe he is on his phone, who knows. Soon we are going to approach the new turn point, and after that we will hear only from the Interceptor for some time, and then when I wrap it up, you will hear me. Yeah, sounds good, right? So in 3, 2, 1, you will hear from the Interceptor. 3, 2, 1. just stopped here. I smell the burning kerosene. Maybe the truck is burning kerosene. That smell is kind of nice. I like that. Since my childhood, my grandmother used to cook, in this kerosene stove, and that smell when you switch it off, you put that flames to off. The smell was so nice, and I can smell it here. Let me know if you like that smell also. Great. Just wanted to let you know this. Alright guys, so I hope you had so much fun in today's ride and enjoyed it thoroughly. That's it for this one, guys. See you in the next one with much more entertaining, thrilling and adventurous content. Until then, it's 10K Vlog signing off, guys. Thank you so much for your love and support. Thank you. See you next time, guys. Goodbye.